Hello, friends, and welcome to the February 2024 Astrological Outlook. So, we are sitting firmly in Aquarius season. Aquarius is this beautiful sign that encompasses so many different things. Aquarius is the time each year where we recognize kind of our own quirkiness. What is it that we put forward out into the world that is uniquely ourselves? We also have a lot of detail oriented focus during Aquarius season each year. Aquarius is the sign that also deals with the IT side of our worlds. So, a lot of like detail oriented, um, structure based, kind of looking at the overarching build of things. It's also the sign that relates to humanitarianism. So things like social justice, our social networks, communities as a whole. And this encompasses a lot of different communities. It's not just the family we keep or the friends we keep, it's about the hobbies we're interested in, the people that we choose to surround ourselves with. And so, a lot of the time during Aquarius season each year, we're looking at themes of our communities, of how we show up for our communities, of how we give of ourselves to our communities. How do we volunteer our time? What are the larger humanitarian issues that we're looking at, as well as some of the nitty gritty details about our IT world? So, Aquarius is wide and varied, so as we're walking through the month, we're looking at a lot of different aspects that are tied to those themes. The interesting thing about this is that Aquarius season started on January 20th, I believe. Let me just verify that real quick. Sorry. Yes, January 20th. And so we've been walking through this season since January 20th, but it's not until about February 5th that we start to really kind of feel into some of those themes. It's February 5th was when the first of the individual signs, or the personal signs as they're referred to, steps into the sign. And so Mercury on February 5th stepped into Aquarius, Mercury being the planet of communication, of movement, of thought creation, of idea crafting, all of that stepped into the embodiment of Aquarius on February 5th. So, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks through Aquarius season is when we start to really kind of feel infused with that energy. Then on the 9th, we have the new moon in Aquarius, which is a great time for setting intentions on all of those factors that we just talked about, the communities we keep. How is it that we want to show up in those communities? Do we need to maybe step away from some of those communities? Then, as we step into the 13th and the 16th, we have Mars and Venus, two more of the personal planets showing up in Aquarius. So, again, another huge infusion of Aquarius themes and energy into our worlds as we're preparing to step into Pisces season. So, a lot of this Aquarius energy is happening towards the end of the sign. And that's totally fine. It's just an interesting insight into why, if you haven't yet been feeling Aquarius energy, kind of why that might be the case. The big infusions of those energies come towards the end of the sun's time in Aquarius. So, Mars being the planet of action, and Venus being the planet of self awareness, self value, self worth, of love, and of money. Stepping into that space of community focus, as well as some of the other Aquarian themes, happens around the 13th to the 16th. On the 18th, the sun enters Pisces. So we are starting to sit in the Pisces themes of our connection to everything that is outside of this world, everything outside of the physical, the etheric side of our lives. And the fact that it's stepping into Pisces is a big deal because Saturn, the planet of timekeeping, of our goals and dreams, and our work ethic, and all of that, is currently in Pisces as well. So, this is a month and a time when we can kind of check in on how it is that we're aligning with our goals and aspirations. On the 24th, the full moon in Virgo happens. So we're looking at what is it that we need to release and let go of in order to make space for some of that structure building that is so Aquarius or Aquarian in nature, but also so Virgo-esque. Virgo is the sign where we really put pen to paper and create new routines and new structure in our worlds. So how are we doing that as it pertains to the communities and the company that we keep? On the 23rd, Mercury moves into Pisces as well. So we're starting again that personal planet entering into Pisces. So that will kind of come at the end of the month. So be aware and just be guided by all of the Aquarian themes that are coming up for you this month. And if you have any questions, I'm always available to reach out to you personally about your astrology or any other energetic needs you might have, such as Reiki or card readings. I'm happy to meet with you virtually anytime. So have a wonderful rest of February, and I will see you come March.